welcome from Busan at the Gamcheon Cultural Village. So holy crap, look at this, guys. Yeah, this is sick. Even coming up here, there's actually way more than this. So this is just like the main area where you get up like to the top of the hill. But there's actually a ton back over this way in this whole neighborhood, so I'll have to try to kind of show you guys a little bit more of that. But yeah, it's actually quite big. I thought it was maybe just like this particular area up in the mountains, like on the back end, but there's actually a ton more this way as well too. They got a ton of churches over there too. They even have not really sure who this lady was, but they had like the Pope, at least the Pope, I think the one that just passed away, he was up over here at this church as well too, so it seems like pretty important. This is a cultural center, the information center. But yeah, there's a ton of awesome spots out here, and I'm actually really looking forward to trying to check it out. I thought that maybe there wasn't going to be too much to talk about in this video and like show off, but because there's so much extra like on this other side, we'll have a lot of different areas to look at. So you can see this too, see how it goes all the way down there. So I don't know if like the cutoff's like kind of somewhere right there before the bay or what exactly, but yeah, there's like a ton of these colorful houses here. It's not just like right up in the back over here, but they also have like a lot of art everywhere as well. There was like little houses on the like railing up over here, like when we were coming down or coming up on the bus. So they got looks like they got a cafe and whatnot. But yeah, like I've said multiple times in these videos, for Busan, it's so hilly. Like, look at this. It's like ridiculous. So, but yeah, I mean, because someone at the hostel that I was at was all like, oh yeah, it's only like a 35-minute walk. But when you're actually walking like up the hills like this as well too, it's not just, oh, it's a, you know, 35-minute walk. It's a climb. It's a 35-minute climb, you know what I mean? So I wonder if we can, oh wait, that's actually locked. Okay, I was gonna say, I was wondering if we can go up there, but I'm not really sure how much, like how far down we want to go. I think when you're at a place like this, you kind of want to stay up pretty high. So I'm actually going to try to do a walking tour video of this as well for my other YouTube, and it's gonna be quite interesting. See, a lot of these too, where there's like these areas, I don't really know if you can just walk up. Those are all blocked off and locked, so yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not really allowed to, but there's all these back alleys and stuff like that. So I think the thing is too about this, there's a lot of people who actually live up here. I kind of thought about that when all of the oji-sans, like all the grandmas and grandpas and stuff like that, were getting off of the bus. I was like, wait, you actually kind of have to stop and think, like, people actually live here? And I was like, I wonder how it is in like a tourist area to live. It's probably just kind of annoying, but it's probably just like living anywhere else, right? But on top of that, I was thinking like, wow, man, I wonder how expensive it is. And these people are probably like, yeah, I'm never selling this house, because somewhere like this, like the real estate has got to be like good always, right? Like it's probably always going to be something relevant, especially when you're in a popular country and you're in the second largest city and you're in probably one of the most touristy areas, in particular in that city, because there's a lot of, when I got off the bus up there was a lot of tourists. So can't exactly see right here. It's not like the best view, so I'm thinking maybe, I don't know if we can get up higher here. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go down too low, so because once you go down too low, it's like you're not really getting a good vantage point, you know what I mean? So I'm trying to go up here as well too. I think a lot of these are like, it's all public area, right? So we don't want to go somewhere where it's too much. This looks open, but I think this is a business though. For sure, if it wasn't okay, they would lock it, right? I would think. I don't know. Try not to be rude, but also trying not to keep you guys too bored up here. I'm probably going to caution, do not lean on railing. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like there's still a couple areas up here that are just kind of open, which is cool. I don't think, well, as you can see now that I'm like kind of getting in a little deep, a lot of the tourists aren't out here, but see, I'm glad we kind of came over here because now you can see, yeah, so the cultural village, it looks like it goes over there to where like the big buildings start. But yeah, see how it's like all up on this whole mountainside as well too, or hillside, whatever. But oh, there's actually a temple down there. Ooh, we should probably go down there. God, it's gonna be so painful coming back up. There's probably a bus though somewhere down there. That's the only thing, like, I swear in these last couple of videos, I don't know if you guys have been seeing, but I swear it's actually not easy. Like, I always thought, like, with these YouTubers, like, I never thought that it was necessarily easy to be a YouTuber or like a travel vlogger, but I was just all like, it's not too bad, you know what I mean? But it's actually, if you do a lot of things and you have money to do a lot of things, which usually a lot of them do, and that's probably why I have noticed some of them do take breaks. They'll take long breaks. So there's actually people up there. Probably should go check that out. But I think that's why they take such long breaks, especially like even streamers do that too. Like, even if they're not IRL streamers, like on Twitch, they'll take like, I don't even know how long, like weeks off, which, I mean, it's a job, right? Like at your regular job, you take a couple weeks off. So, but it's actually pretty difficult and pretty tiring. I'm assuming a lot of them do not go to like hostels and stuff like that. But when you go to hostels, like people are up all night, they're moving around. I mean, thankfully a lot of my hostels have been pretty good, but there's still a lot of times that you just don't get good sleep because you're not used to being in that like location. Like it's just not your home, right? So you can still get pretty bad sleep and just like being restless, and then you're like always on the road, depending on how many times you go out and stuff like that. I mean, it could be pretty tiring. Yeah, so that's just the point I wanted to make. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna go to that temple so I can show off something else for you guys, so you're not getting too bored with just me rambling. So I was walking over here doing my like HD tour video, checking out the scenes and everything, and there's a lady actually putting up clothes right here. Pretty funny, like literally lives right here. Residents leave, please refrain from violating their privacy. So, and then we ran up to right here, it said stairs to see the stars. It was named after that, after people felt dizzy, stars in their eyes when they climbed up carrying heavy loads. It's called the 148 stars due to the number of stairs. So this one has 148 stairs. Oh yeah, that's pretty far down there. So I'm actually going to go down. Oh god, this is probably not smart to do with the camera in my hand though. So, oh god, wow, yeah, this is actually like, I'm kind of afraid of heights a little bit too, and this is kind of like actually is kind of making me a little dizzy. It's like, whoa, what's going on up here? Oh man, okay, yeah, I don't know. I think it's probably way better to go up the stairs like these ladies are doing. Well, it's probably still going to be difficult either way. We're walking up to the market and down through the village, but there's actually these pretty sick little stairs. Yeah, there's just a bunch of like, I even saw there was a lady over here painting on one of the walls. They got like a cool little tree down here too. They got cat footprints on the ground, but yeah, super cool. You could even, I don't know, there's actually a pretty good angle over here too. Trying not to bore you guys with too much of the little stuff, but there's just like so many little cool things, I think anyways, to see. So we can go, I can show you this tree. I think that these type of trees are, I say Australia or Africa? I think that they're actually in Africa. So there's a cool little photo area over here too. and painting. But yeah, these trees right here, the ones with the I don't know if you guys have ever seen these. I've seen these before, but they just have the leaves at the top. Pretty interesting. They're these trees. Yeah, I think that these are in Africa. So yeah, very culturally diverse. I like it. It's awesome. So all right. Oh man, so I went all up through the neighborhoods over here, and I was thinking, I was like, you know what, we might be getting a little too far out here, but I was trying to look for this temple, and so I went back to the main road. We're going down the hills, and I'm thinking, you know, all is lost, because we're not gonna go back up those hills. We ain't climbing back up there. But I actually was just looking off the main road, just last hope, and I saw the symbols over here. I forget what they're called, the manji. I think the manji symbols, or I forget what it is. But yeah, that's how you say it in Japanese anyways. And I saw them, I was like, oh, this has to be it, which is really nice. I really like that they put these up here, so it's like easier for tourists or people who aren't really familiar with the area to end up finding temples and stuff like that. This art is really beautiful. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I like it because they have like a white robe on the Buddha, I'm assuming. So we did make it. Unfortunately though, it would appear as though it is closed, because I think that this is the entrance. There's a little camera and speaker over here, which is kind of interesting because it's a Thursday at like 1. So I'm kind of like confused. Maybe it's just because this is like a tourist area and they're like, yeah, no, we ain't gonna let you guys in because y'all are crazy. But yeah, I will say going up through the villages, or like through the village to the houses and stuff like that, you gotta be careful because there's a lot of steps first off, so it's pretty difficult. So I would recommend probably just staying on the main road after you kind of like see everything, because like even when you go down these alleys and stuff like that, there's not really much to see. So yeah, just be aware of that. There's also like a fair amount of little like dog doo-doos on the ground and stuff like that, so be careful of that. And then there's also like a little bit of cigarettes, but that's not like super bad, so mainly the doo-doo, so watch out for that. But I think that's pretty much it. I think I'm probably gonna try to find maybe one more good vantage point for you guys, and then we'll kind of wrap things up here. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. If not, then we'll pretty much just look for a bus and head on out. Oh, I was hoping to find something cooler for you guys, but nothing too crazy. Just kind of came up into this little neighborhood that's out over past at the end of the Culture Village. So anyways, there's like a little bay over there, pretty cool. But yeah, it's getting pretty brutal out here. It's not like super hot, and there's actually a decent amount of wind too, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, the humidity is about 50%, which isn't too bad. So it actually kind of feels like here, it actually kind of just feels like Sacramento. So pretty similar. And there's a nice breeze too, so that's pretty cool. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. I'm getting pretty tired right now. I actually was questioning whether or not I should even go out today, but there's just like a couple of things that I want to see, and I like here in Busan, and I only have 4 days. So today's Thursday, I got tomorrow and Saturday, and then Sunday I basically have to spend all day getting, like, probably gonna sleep until about 10, get some food, and then we're gonna head out, because at midnight, like 12, I think it's like 12:40 the following day on Monday, I'll be flying out to Mongolia. So I really only have like 2 days now, because I'm probably gonna go back and edit these videos up and get all relaxed for the night and get ready, because tomorrow I'm probably gonna go to the other cultural village and maybe like a beach. So I'll do that real quick, and then yeah, yeah, it's kind of frustrating. There's like all these little alleys and stuff like that, and some of them, like literally, like the one that I just went up, that's why I'm like ending the video here, because I just like walked up the hill and it went nowhere basically. But some of them just like go straight in, so there's no like crossover, because there's just like a bunch of walls on this whole side over here, so you can't get to the other side. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. And we got this like giant power plant right here, so yay, look at that. And some apartments down over here. But anyways, I will see you guys in the next one at the, I think it's like a Himmel Culture Village or something like that. So I forget the name of it. It starts with an H, but I didn't even know that there was a second cultural village. So should be pretty cool to check out. Anyways, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.